Good morning. It's the 5th of November 2023. You will have seen my previous video on the huge losses racked up by Mainstream Renewable Power and by Siemens, the turbine manufacturer. Combined losses equal 35 kilograms of gold at today's prices. And you've seen the actual volume of banknotes that it would take if it was all built up in a pile. That's all right. You've seen that now. You see this show you this report here, just fresh off the press, and I'm going to read it to you. ISIF commits 94 million euros to United Kingdom green energy giant Octopus Energy's fund. The Ireland Strategic Investment Fund, that's your euros and mine fund, has announced 94 million commitments to Octopus Energy Generation's Sky Fund for investment in renewable energy projects. Also wind and solar farms, which are already losing what I've shown you. Now, you will know I made a collection early on, and I'm very grateful to everyone. We have our case into Europe. It's in there. It all takes time. It all takes time. And that is to stop the European Investment Bank investing money. I'll not say where all this Irish money comes from. Some of it's from us. There may be a little from the European Investment Bank. We'll see as we read on. Just look at what's happening. As these things go into disastrous financial circumstances, we are expected to bail them out. As part of the commitment, Octopus Energy Generation plans to establish an office in Dublin. I'll bet they do. Oh, I'll bet they do. 94 million, and you open an office and put a secretary in there and pay her 25,000 a year. Creating a full-time and on the ground presence over the coming months as it invests in Irish green energy. They're going to build and buy more windmills, and I, for one, am going to try and stop them using the law. Okay, the commitment aligns to Ireland's Climate Action Plan 2020 and 2023, which Friends of the Irish Environment, fair play to them, have a case at the European Court of Justice. It's very slow. Which targets 80% of electricity to come from renewable sources by 2030, and that is impossible. That is impossible. If anyone wants me to explain again, please post here under and I'll explain again. And is part of the ISIF's 1 billion. Why don't they buy out Eddie O'Connor, give him the billion? Or indeed Siemens. 1 billion programme to invest in climate-related projects over 5 years. ISIF has so far committed more than 500 million as part of the programme. They're throwing our money around. Ryan's running amok. Eamon Ryan with the Fianna Fáil Fine Gael people are running amok. Given the urgency of climate change, we need large-scale renewable energy assets to be deployed at scale and at pace. What does that mean, at pace? Get them up there quick, right? No assessment whatsoever. Octopus Energy Generation's track record in delivering renewable energy infrastructure at scale, both in Ireland and internationally, will be positive. It will be a positive addition in helping Ireland deliver its climate action plan. That's what you think. Well, how is Octopus going to do what Eddie O'Connor and his Mainstream Renewable failed to do, and what's happening? Greencoat Renewables, their share price is a way down. It fell to 86 and it's up at 93, I think today, or maybe 94, and it's hovering on that. So, and I've mentioned about John Lang PLC couldn't make money, and how are these going to make money? Alex Berkeley, co-head of Octopus Energy Generation Fund, of course he's probably an English fella, no Irish fella, touching with a barge pole. Fund management team said it's brilliant to welcome ISF on board as our latest investor. Isn't it just brilliant to have me and to have the poor people with no homes and the people in Tara Mines all out of work because of our energy policy, and throwing money to Alex Berkeley? Isn't it wonderful? Now, we're seeing a significant appetite for institutional investors to act as a catalyst. Well, thank God, mainstream renewable energy and Siemens has sucked a good bit of it away on you. There'll not be that much left when they all lose the amount of treasure that they're losing. In accelerating the green energy transition, which is a figment of your imagination, Mr. Brierley, Brierley, Brierley. I said Berkeley, Brierley. Okay, now to act as a catalyst. Oh, catalyst. Oh, in accelerating the green energy transition. Neve Smith was on about that. Our Sky Fund, ORISCSP with a small p. Don't forget small p, is growing rapidly. well, why don't you buy out Eddie O'Connor there and let him off and his mainstream renewables? 1.2 billion will do the job there. Buy out Siemens as well, because you won't have turbines if you don't buy them out. Surpassing the 1 billion milestone. I'll bet you a billion milestone. And that's pounds sterling in this. And we're looking forward to investing in many more renewable and energy transition projects to make a positive impact on the people and the planet. No, you're not. You're not making anything on the planet. You're having no impact at all. Germany has 61,000 megawatts of wind, and it's in the doldrums. Its industry is gone. The Sky Fund, Octopus Energy Investment Fund, designed to accelerate green energy transition. Octopus Energy Generation is one of Europe's largest investors and managers of renewable energy, with assets under management of 6 billion. Well, now, why didn't the bid for the North Sea? Why didn't the bid for the North Sea for the British government? The British government offered tenders, and nobody tendered at the British government's official price. They're getting 94 million of your money and mine, and money from the European Investment Bank, and so they're taking the money, they're getting it. What are they going to do? Oh, we'll have an old round of golf there. We might play a game of polo, and we'll rub shoulders with Leo Varadkar and Eamon Ryan. Oh, jolly nice chap those Paddies are. A jolly nice chap. Oh, lovely chaps. And Micheál Martin. Oh, what a great crowd. And sure, look at, we're not threatened because Sinn Féin, you know, those rebels, raffs, crappies. Oh, they're coming on, you know, but thankfully, they're welded to giving us money, the same as the other crowd, so we can't lose. It has a track record, right? It has a track record of deploying capital in Ireland. There's a track of deploying capital in Ireland across Europe and globally, in a wide range of solar, offshore wind, onshore wind, and broader energy transition technology projects, all delivering green, clean infrastructure at scale. It has been a busy couple of weeks for Octopus in Ireland. Pulling in 94 million, busy enough, you know. Well, 94. It's not that, it'll only go about the height of one spire of Dublin, I suppose. So if you were to build it up and that the way I did in the previous video, but still, they'll get more. Last week, Octopus Energy Generation announced it had taken a majority stake in County Cork-based Verdi Energy Group. We'll have to look them up. They're after getting a lift out, which will use the investment to develop more than 50 solar projects with a combined capacity of 100 megawatts across the country. And that is absolutely useless. It won't generate in the winter, absolutely useless. So the way it is with the solar at the moment, they're not doing an EIA, so we'll have to law them on that and make them do the environmental impact assessment and make them follow, bring them down under the SCA directive. Verdi Energy Group installs energy efficiency solutions for a range of organisations, for local councils to large corporations. If they're putting in some kind of insulation, I have no problem with that. I don't know, but this says here renewable energy. The investment, and why is no Irish company able to do this? Surely if the Paddy can build himself, why does he need an English crowd to come in and do it for him? You know, no, it's not. It's that the Irish know damn well, a lot of them, that the wind and solar is a scam. The investment was made by Sky Fund OSIR, which managed Octopus Energy. Paul Martin, CEO of Verdant Energy, said, having built this business over many years to a leading renewables partner, it's always a partner. No one seems to be able to go it alone. They always need a partner in the region. We knew that to capitalize on the opportunity and support our existing and new clients, having the right partner is critical. So, in other words, he's not able to do it on his own. He can't go to the banks here and get loans. He can't get shareholders. So the Irish government gives an English firm 94 million and they come over and give him a bit of a lift out. You couldn't make this stuff up. Octopus has been investing in developers since 2010 to create new solar energy. The company has acquired Zeltec Renewable Energy in 2022, a developer building more than 100 solar projects for businesses in Britain. Now, if they're putting them up on the roof, go ahead, that's all right. Why do they need our money to do that? I thought all these businesses had an equity fund that they invest their own money. Nothing wrong with where businesses do things like that. I don't mind, but that's not what's happening here. Get ahead of that. That's it. So now there you have it, folks. There you have it. They're throwing our money at it, and the Irish man is not able to spend it. So they'll give it to an English company, and he'll come over here and they'll throw a bit of it around, and goodbye to your money. This is why I asked you please to collect. I'm sorry our case to Europe is slow. It's taken slow. It's to stop the European Investment Bank from doing this. If we win that case, then we can tackle the Irish government and stop them. But it takes time. It takes time. It proves I was ahead. It proves my actions were well and truly advised. And anyone that gave me something, thank you very much. Every penny's accounted for. Everyone can come into the bank and see where their money went and everything. It just takes time, and we're going ahead on this. Do you see the sheer madness of this? The sheer madness in a time when there's two wars brewing, and this is all that they have to worry them. And the state of our country, and the state of the law and order, and the state of the well-being of our people here in Ireland, and our own government turns round and does this. They blame the British for what happened down through the centuries. Maybe if Irish had to be there, they'd be even worse. They'd have invited in the British. They'd have given the whole land away. Anyway, the British just took it. This shows, were the Irish ever capable of making any decision in their own interest? I don't know. It is absolutely outrageous. Give me a thumbs up, folks, or a thumbs down, and please pass this around